All right, I have had this Garmin Forerunner 955 for a couple of years now and love this watch. If you like running, endurance sports, or any type of athletics, or if you just like a nice watch, smartwatch that tracks some metrics, this is a great watch for you. The Forerunner series is designed with runners in mind. So I love this watch as a runner myself, and I love just a lot of things about it. I got this, I upgraded it from the Vivo Active, because the Vivo Active was more of just like a smartwatch, but this one has a lot more metrics that a runner would like to have. So if you look here, it has a lot of your typical exercises that you would use. To be honest, I primarily use run and strength. So I run and I lift, and so those are my main two. When I bike, I use my Garmin that's on the computer or on my bike, so I don't use the watch for biking. But I also will use, I do some triathlon, so I also will use the swim function as well. And I map this up with my Garmin heart rate monitor, and together gives me a lot of great data from it. Some of the data that I love getting it from it is like the power. I also love my cadence. Those are things I look at: cadence, heart rate. I looking at power. When I'm running, you have a lot of different screens that you can choose from. So like if I go ahead and let's say I start my run here, you can edit these screens to be however you like. This is a screen that I often will look at, where I have my timer, my distance, my pace, and my average pace. That way I know if I'm trying to hit some average pace, and my heart rate at the bottom. But then I like to have two screens, and I'll have like a current lap. So if I'm doing intervals, or if I'm doing anything where I'm looking at a current time, so if I'm doing 400-meter intervals, I want to know what my lap time is and what my lap pace is, because when you're doing intervals, you don't really care about your average pace for the whole run. You care about that interval and the interval distance. So I have a couple different screens I cycle through, but I love this watch. I also have music on here. The Forerunner 955 has native music, which is really nice. So if you don't like to take your phones on runs, you can still listen to music. You can hook up your Bluetooth headphones straight to the watch. So I love this kind of standard Garmin charger here. So if you have had other Garmins, same charger there, and it's a really solid watch. I like the Forerunner series. And so, yeah, if you're looking at trying out a watch, the Forerunner series, the 955 is a solid option to start with.